Your day just got better.
The holidays are over. It's time to get back into some healthy eating habits.
She looks like she could be the theme of every classic magazine. Well, that's her thing, but I'm not worried, 'cause I could be your first real kiss, so here I am.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Better Show. I'm Audra Lowe.
And I'm J.D. Roberto, and welcome back, everybody. Our first show back after our holiday break.
So it's halfway through the month, but Happy New Year. This is our first chance.
It's halfway through the month, but we're just getting around to it.
Exactly.
It's halfway through the month. That means most people, sadly, have already failed at their New Year's resolutions. Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
I don't make resolutions. It's just a fancy word for it, but I just changed my mindset.
That's good.
That's it.
That's what a resolution is.
Because the resolution, I know, I mean, it's just saying it just to be saying it, but
Right.
it's I just said I want to take time to just really kind of pace myself a little bit more and spend more time with friends and family. You know, the whole year can go by and you can look up and say, we were supposed to get together back in February.
But never
did.
happened.
So
Never
actually
did.
doing it. What about you?
I'm trying to be more specific about my goals. Instead of saying, like, I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to say, listen, every Tuesday at 6, I'm going to go to the gym. Because I feel like if I give myself these kind of nebulous, ethereal goals, I'll never do them. But if I give myself like appointments, I'll do it.
Yeah, that was the nebulous. That's been my world for the past
nebulous.
5 years.
We asked this question on Facebook. We said to people, what do you want to do to make your life better?
Yeah.
In 2013, we got some fun responses.
Really, really funny responses, and a couple of them I had to highlight. One of them, well, we'll do the serious ones. Wendy, I think it's Fothergill, said finding the good in people instead of focusing on the bad.
Good.
I like
Never
that.
a bad idea.
A lot of people actually said that, just not judging too quickly. Audrey Harwig said that one too. And then Deborah LaMarche, being more present in the moment.
That's hard to do.
I know, but towards the end of the year, there was a lot of stuff going on at the end of the year, and I think a lot of people just said, put the brakes on, just be a little bit more present. Stop rushing so much.
Who was it that said they wanted to have more sex? Who was? Because that was the one that jumped out at me.
Patrice St.
Hill. Having some good sex with someone I'm in a serious relationship with.
Yeah.
She wasn't being all promiscuous. She was saying.
Yeah, and then Jackie Harrell, I want to give you credit because she said quitting smoking day 4 and counting. Keep it up.
Yeah, keep it going. It's worth it.
It's hard to do, I know,
Very well
but it's very well done. A lot of good responses here, though. So.
But we're going to help people today. Part of what we're going to do today, in addition to making your life better, is to help you stick to those New Year's resolutions, or maybe create some good ones, some good, healthy habits. We've got some guests that are going to help us out with that.
Absolutely. One of the most popular resolutions every single year is to lose weight.
Yeah.
So we brought in someone who's over there on the couch who can help us with that. You might recognize her. She's in the living room from last season's Biggest Loser, or The Biggest Loser, we should say. We got to make sure we add the in
That's
there.
right. That is nutritionist Rachel Beller. Welcome. What is the biggest mistake people make when they're trying to lose weight? Single thing they do wrong.
What you mentioned, they don't make specific goals. They just make general goals. If you're going to say, I'm going to hit the gym on Monday and Wednesday at a certain time that's convenient, and you're going to like what you're doing at the gym, you're going to stick to it.
We're going to find out that. We're going to get that and a
Yeah.
whole lot more from Rachel. Some really
She's going to be
information.
squeezing some bread over there. There's a test with some bread.
It involves manhandling
Yes.
your bread.
To our first guest, though, this month, millions of Americans have vowed to lose weight, but they are taking the best approach. Are they taking the best approach to doing it?
That's a good new question. Good new question. Celebrity nutritionist Rachel Beller can answer that question for us. She has got a new book, Eat to Lose, Eat to Win. She also helped contestants on the last season of NBC's The Biggest Loser. Take a look.
How many of you used to do this? One night, come home, there's nothing going on, no fresh veg, backup food. We're not backing up with this. This has 2,000 calories. Holy 2,000. You're eating less than that right now.
It's like 2 workouts of Fab.
You don't have to give up your taste for pizza.
Holy,
Same thing.
Indeed, 2,000 calories. Wow.
Man, in one box.
In one
little box. Rachel Beller is here. So good to have you here on the show.
Thank you.
That's some straightforward, no-nonsense information that you need. Sometimes when people hear the numbers and they're so high, that's what it takes for them to...
absolutely.
Like,
It's that reality check. It's like, I'm doing what?
Right. So you were the nutritionist last season
Yes.
on The Biggest Loser.
Yes.
What was your experience like working with the people on the show versus the clients that you typically have?
I mean, it's the same message and the same that I do in my practice, basically in a different location. So same nutritional principles, same in Eat to Lose, Eat to Win. And it's an incredible experience because you literally witness the transformation.
Right.
You're educating people who are so thirsty. I mean, so thirsty.
How do you know when somebody's made the turn, when you've spoken to them enough about what they're putting in their body that they start to, you can see that they're starting to think about it, they're reading labels. How do you know when that's going to be a success with a client?
they're getting it. They're understanding it. They're putting, my research and my practice into their practice and their livelihoods. I took the contestants, one of the, most joyous things we did was go to the market here and every single week. And you see them, they're like students on the first day of school, sharpened pencil, paper, writing notes over a shopping cart. That's when I know I really got them.
Right.
They're taking it home for life.
One of the things that you talked about on the show was, and to other people too, is to have that mandatory afternoon snack. Okay, and I love any kind of mandatory
in favor
snack.
of this,
I like that.
PM is positively mandatory.
What kind of a snack though is the best kind?
It's got to be something that has fiber, some protein, and a good healthy fat.
Okay.
And it's really, I call them mini meals that are caloric steals. You want volume. You don't want something that you're going to inhale in 2 seconds.
Right.
And you can do so much with a little bit of calories. So for example, a half turkey sandwich. You have 2 ounces of nitrate-free turkey. You've got a whole grain slice of bread, lettuce, tomato, mustard. It's about 135 calories.
Why is it so important to have that snack in the afternoon? Is it because that's when you're most tempted to go in the opposite direction with your diet?
The morning snack is optional, evening is optional, but between lunch and dinner, the gap is so big that if you're not going to eat, you're going to overeat on your way to dinner, at the dinner table with the bread, but the world's going to owe you food and lots of it.
I know that feeling where I feel like I deserve, the world owes me this pizza.
I need this.
I need the whole thing. Tell me a little bit about fish. I know we're supposed to try to add fish to our diet, but not all fish are exactly equal when it comes to what we should eat. Is that correct?
Correct. I'm big on omega-3s because that's good for your immune system. You want to change your fat composition in your body to be more favorable, high in omega-3, a little bit lower in omega-6. So you basically want to choose fish that's high in omega-3s and low in mercury. Okay. So for example, I recommend a specific brand of tuna in the book, in the visual shopping guide that's in the back.
Right.
So you see a picture of exactly what you're going to buy, and it's a low mercury tuna. It's young tuna. That's about 3 to 5 year old tuna, whereas the typical canned tuna has a 20-year-old lifespan when they. So there's a whole process.
So they've absorbed more mercury.
A lot more
system.
mercury,
Right.
and then the Wild Planet tuna in the book, actually, they take the young tuna, they put it in a can, and they cook it right in there. So the omega-3s, calcium, the juices are there.
Before we go to break, your biggest secret lies in the bread test.
Yes.
So, and it has something to do with squeezing it.
Yes.
Is this when you're buying the bread in the store?
Yes, exactly. So if you can do this to your bread and roll it into a marble, like in 2 seconds,
Wow.
you got to see how far you can throw it, because it's not good.
Okay.
It's just not good. I mean,
So
there's
bread should not be malleable like Play-Doh.
No, you want to see visible grains. You see, this is the creme de la creme. It's all whole grain. You see all the visible grains. That means your body has to work hard to break it down. Your blood sugars aren't going to shoot high. You're not going to get a sugar rush.
See, I like that. All right, we're going to take a quick break.
softball
When
in
we
there.
come back, we're going to talk more with Rachel. We're actually going to get hands-on with some food, find out what we really ought to be eating. We'll be right back.
We are back with Rachel Beller, celebrity nutritionist and author of Eat to Lose, Eat to Win.
So food labeled healthy at a restaurant, Rachel's been telling us, may not actually be that healthy. So she's got something called a food autopsy alert. Is that right?
That is right.
All right, so we're gonna dive in and do some food autopsies.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Are we starting down there with the with our
Let's
appetizer?
start here. Yes.
Tomato soup, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you go to a restaurant, and there's one key question you want to ask. Does it have any bread in it? Because people say it's vegan, it doesn't have any cream in it. But many times, to thicken the soup, they'll put day-old bread. They'll crush it up and blend it in there. You're not going to know it's in there. You're not going to see it. You're not going to feel it. So you just want to ask that question, because if you don't, you may as well be eating a white bread tomato sandwich.
know that.
That's not,
Yeah,
and
I thought
and
it
you
would
would
be
think a bowl
cream
of
with
soup
some
would be
salt.
healthy, but it's not.
Well, it just adds in there.
Okay.
So just ask for it, and you'll see.
I see
You'll have the
lollipops
answer.
over here. We know that those are not.
Yes.
Those are not the things. But this
Okay.
is like a latte or something, like a big drink
This
from one of our
green tea soy latte.
Okay.
And you're thinking you're all healthy about everything.
soy, green tea.
Exactly. It's got to be a green light. But basically, you've got tons of sugar. You've got about 11, 12 lollipops here.
No way. What's the alternative?
The alternative is to jazz up water, sparkling water. You could do all these spritzers. You could put
that.
frozen blueberries, a nice tea. You got some frozen blueberries in here,
Limes.
pomegranates. You could do a little pomegranate juice with a splash, a splash of lime.
Will that help to curb the cravings for sweets in general, to do this with the drinks, with your water?
Yes, you could, because
Okay.
you're going to train your palate. It's all about training. If you're used to a lot of salt, you're going to want more salt.
Okay.
If you're used to a lot of sugar, you're going to want a lot of sugar.
Yeah, that's the tough thing is
I
getting
know.
relearning how to like
Relearning.
these things.
It's a new year.
Now this looks healthy. You go into a place, you don't get a big sandwich, right? You get a wrap instead.
A spinach
But,
wrap.
but there are things to know.
Yes. So this is a spinach wrap. Mind you, it's 830 calories, which is a total calorie bomb.
Wow.
But there's no spinach in sight. Basically, what goes on is they take the white flour tortilla, it's basically white bread,
Okay.
and 2% or less of the ingredients is spinach powder and then food coloring.
Spinach powder?
So it's basically colored white bread. That's what that is.
Oh, my
and
God.
a lot of it. You've got 1, 2, 3 slices of bread
Nobody would
in the
order
wrap.
that for lunch.
Right.
A big thing of green
This has
food
turned into an
coloring.
arts and crafts segment at this
Yes,
point.
it
totally
So
is.
the
So-
alternative is what when you want
The
to
alternative is to basically, you could take 1 slice of whole grain bread.
Okay.
You could put your nice chicken on there, lettuce, tomato, little guac, a side of crudité, and you just sliced it less than half the calories, about 355, 830.
And if you're watching our last segment, Rachel says make sure you can't ball that bread all the way up. I'm going to switch with you
Throw
here.
it.
And throw
To
it,
anybody.
and that's a
All
good
right.
piece of bread.
So we're
Okay.
down here, we're checking out a little sushi. Now sushi you think of, because we talked about fish. Healthy, 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 healthy.
And it can be.
And it can be. But
But when you're ordering a typical California roll or a spicy tuna roll, what you're getting is the carb and caloric equivalent of 6 slices of white bread.
how is that possible?
Nutritionally, they could be a little bit different, but the carb and the calories are the same. Now, what people will say is, well, what if I do brown rice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what if I do brown rice?
Calorically,
It's the same.
calorically, and the carbs are going to be the same. Oh, my God. So, you want to basically change things up, and you've got full-fat mayo with some chili sauce. You've got processed fish and the imitation crab. So there's a lot going on here. So if you want to do it right, obviously lose some weight, get some hand rolls, preferably hold the rice, and get a nice salad, and then you get a cut roll, easy rice.
Easy
the
rice.
type of
Easy
roll that
rice.
you get too. Take the rice off, and then the type of roll makes a big difference.
Yeah, and if you say easy rice, maybe you'll have 1 slice of whole grain bread within here, calorically and carb-wise.
I'm still stuck
That
on
actually
this
looks better, too.
spinach spray.
Well, you can just go ahead and
Yeah, I'm gonna
paint with it.
paint.
You just paint it.
Yeah, this is an arts and crafts project for your kids later on.
Very
afterwards.
nice.
Thank you so
Gotta
much,
love,
Rachel.
gotta
Yeah.
love.
You
Oh my
can
God, this is
pick up a
amazing.
copy of Eat to Lose, Eat to Win for more great tips on changing out the diet, doing your own autopsy.
Yeah, and this is not spinach.
That is not. Hey, up next, healthy cooking habits. Allison Fishman is going to show us how to enjoy our favorite foods and still lose weight. That is coming up.